When we look at the rise and fall of great nations throughout history, one critical factor often emerges, that is the mastery over shipbuilding. For centuries, the countries that excelled in shipbuilding not only grew economically but also expanded their influence on the global stage, frequently through colonization and trade dominance. During the Chola Empire, during their maritime peak, India's territorial reach and cultural influence extended deep into Southeast Asia, leaving a lasting imprint in regions such as Cambodia, Vietnam, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, and even parts of Thailand. Today, this principle remains as relevant as ever. China, for example, has leveraged its enormous shipbuilding industry not only to dominate global trade but also to build a vast network of ports worldwide. Its modern maritime expansion has refined influence, extending China's economic and strategic reach. This raises two important questions. Where does India currently stand in the shipbuilding sector? And why is it crucial for India to develop this industry? Let's find the answers in today's episode of Logistically Speaking. Historically, the nations that prioritize shipbuilding reap enormous benefit in terms of power and prosperity. Great Britain, during the Age of Sail, established the largest and most advanced naval shipyards in the world. This allowed British Empire to control key sea routes, establish a far-reaching colonial empire, and dominate global commerce for centuries. Similarly, the Spanish used their famed galleons to transport immense wealth and goods, while the Dutch East India Company, powered by sophisticated Dutch shipyards, built a trading empire that became one of history's most successful corporations. In Asia, Japan's shipbuilding powers underpinned its rapid economic modernization in the early 20th century and enabled its significant naval ambitions. More recently, South Korea's boom in modern shipbuilding has been instrumental in its rapid industrial growth and integration into the global economy. What links all these examples is the fact that shipbuilding is not merely an industrial process, it forms a foundation of commercial dominance and military strength that can propel a nation's economic prosperity. Fast forward to the present day, and China is a prime example of the enduring connection between shipbuilding and global influence. China is currently the world's largest shipbuilder, producing approximately 40% of global commercial ship tonnage, with sprawling shipyards centered in Jiangsu, Shanghai, and Guangzhou. China's enormous shipbuilding capacity enables it to maintain one of the largest merchant fleets globally, which supports its ambitions of Belt and Road Initiative. This initiative combines investment in building ships and establishing port infrastructure worldwide, effectively creating a maritime Silk Road. Through this, China secures critical hubs for its shipping routes and expands both its economic reach and geopolitical clout. This approach can be seen as a modern iteration of empire building, where the means of influence arise primarily from commerce and infrastructure development rather than military conquest. In comparison to China's dominance, India's shipbuilding industry remains relatively modest but holds significant potential for growth. Presently, India accounts for roughly 0.6% of the global shipbuilding tonnage. This may seem small, but recent government initiative and policy support offer promising prospects for expansion. The government has launched the Maritime India Vision 2030 and the Shipbuilding Financial Assistance Policy 2.0, which includes a capital outlay of 18,090 crores aimed at positioning India among the top 5 shipbuilding nations by 2047. Established shipyards like Cochin Shipyard Limited and Mazagon Dock Limited primarily focus on defense vessels, yet efforts are underway to extend production capacity into commercial shipbuilding. Strategically located with a coastline exceeding 7,500 kilometers and situation among major international maritime routes, India holds geographical advantage conducive to shipbuilding growth. In 2025, the government announced a 25,000 crore Maritime Development Fund to finance shipbuilding infrastructure, signaling serious commitment at the highest levels. Despite these efforts, Indian shipyards face challenges such as aging facilities, dependence on imported marine-grade steel and equipment, slower adoption of modern manufacturing technologies, and stiff competition from global shipbuilding leaders like China, South Korea, and Japan. Globally, shipbuilding is dominated by three countries that control over 94% of the market by gross tonnage. South Korea is the world's largest shipbuilding exporter and is home to industry giants such as Hyundai Heavy Industries and Samsung Heavy Industries, known particularly for producing ultra-large container ships and LNG carriers. China leads in overall volume with vast shipyards and increasing expertise in building green and environment-friendly ships powered by LNG and alternate fuels. Japan, meanwhile, specializes in highly sophisticated vessels focused on quality and technological innovation. India aspires to join this elite group by pursuing the modernization of shipyard facilities, promoting private sector and investment, and developing integrated industrial clusters equipped with advanced technology. Developing a robust shipbuilding industry is essential for India's economic sovereignty and strategic security. At present, India spends approximately $90 billion annually on shipping services, largely relying on foreign vessels to transport its goods. Developing domestic shipbuilding capabilities would retain economic value within the country, generate high-skilled employment, and foster the growth of a specialized industrial base. With India's export targeting nearly $1 trillion by 2030, a strong Indian merchant fleet is crucial to reducing foreign dependency, increasing trade resilience, and enhancing supply chain security. Moreover, processing shipbuilding infrastructure serves national defense needs by supporting naval construction and maintenance, which is indispensable for safeguarding India's interest in the Indo-Pacific region. India also has an opportunity to leapfrog from emerging green technologies by building eco-friendly ships powered by LNG, electricity, or hydrogen, further aligning with global sustainability goals. To realize these goals, the Indian government is actively encouraging green shipbuilding initiatives, providing financial support of up to 30% for vessels employing clean fuel technologies. Plans are underway to establish new greenfield shipyards and expand existing facilities. Incentives are being offered to attract global shipping companies to build and operate in India, while skill development programs aim to nurture a skilled maritime workforce. The government is integrating shipbuilding with the coastal economic zones to enhance capacity chain efficiency, and it is committing significant financial resources through the Maritime Development Fund. Regulatory reforms aim to ease bureaucratic hurdles and foster an investor-friendly environment. It's worth noting that India's container dwell time at ports averages just 3 days, which is faster than some of the advanced economies such as United Arab Emirates, which is 4 days, and USA at 7 days, and Germany at 10 days. This operational efficiency bodes well for building and repairing ships domestically, reducing turnaround times and dependency on foreign repair yards. Historically, India's shipbuilding legacies traces back to ancient maritime empires like Chola and Maurya dynasties, which built fleets that facilitated regional trade and expanded influence. More recently, India inaugurated a 970 crore international ship repair facility at Kochi, positioning the country as a regional hub for ship maintenance, significantly reducing the need for foreign port calls for ship repairs. India stands at a pivotal junction. Just as shipbuilding propelled earlier empires to power and currently fuels China's global maritime expansion, a competitive and modern Indian shipbuilding industry is essential. Such an industry will enhance India's trade capabilities, economic independence, and strategic maritime power in an increasingly complex global environment. If you found this exploration of the importance of shipbuilding insightful, please like this video and share it with your professional network, and leave some comments sharing your views on the role shipbuilding play in India's future economic and strategic posture. Do subscribe for more in-depth analysis on India's evolving position on the global arena. Thank you for watching.